Hello, this is your holistic health consultant, Dr. Mitali, and how are you? I hope you're having a great day. We are going to talk about the most important meal of the day, and that is our breakfast. No wonder it is said, have a breakfast like a king. It is the most important meal of the day. It is the meal that sets the rhythm of the day. It's the meal that decides the metabolism of the day and the body. And therefore, being a little mindful about what goes into your breakfast plate is so important. Yes, the breakfast plate has to be nutritious, it has to be sumptuous, but at the same time, it has to be light, not very rich and laden with heavy food that can just remain heavy on your stomach, making you feel dull and lazy for the rest of the day. So, what should go into your breakfast plate is something that's so important. Why do I say that? Let me share an example of one of my patients who recently walked into my clinic with severe acidity and headaches. And after doing a little bit of questioning, what we realized was that her routine in the last couple of months had become so hectic, so crazy, that she needed to go early to her office. And as a result, she needed to hurry up her morning times. The kids needed to be ready. She had to catch her bus to her office, which was a company bus, and as a result she landed up compensating on her breakfast time. Not having breakfast and directly going to office, and the worst, starting a day with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, was a sure shot recipe for acidity. The only change that we made in her routine was explaining to her the importance of good breakfast and finding time to start a breakfast or to have breakfast every day. If not, at least pack a good breakfast and have it in the bus if time was really crunching. But really, friends, tell me, the all that efforts that we do, इतनी सारी मेहनत जो हम करते रहते हैं, किसके लिए करते हैं? अपना पेट भरने के लिए तो करते हैं, और अगर उस पेट के लिए ही हमारे पास टाइम नहीं है, then what's the point of all the work that we are doing? So I do not agree that I don't have time for food. It doesn't take more than 10 minutes to have your meals. So no matter how busy you are, make sure that you find time for your meals. And like we said last time your meals. And the first most important meal of the day, the breakfast. That's great. And that's important to have it at the right time. When you choose your breakfast items, I would typically say a fruit, a glass of milk, something like a muesli or a cornflakes, a low on oil food like maybe a dokla or an idli or a dosa on a non-stick pan is something that's light, easier to have, and also sumptuous and nutritious. You could also have things which are on the which typically an egg, if you are someone who likes eating eggs, is a great day to start because eggs definitely are rich in calcium, are a great source of vitamin D, and excellent supplement for B12. Fruits have all the micronutrients, the vitamins, as well as the minerals that we are so looking for. And it gives us the right sugar that we want for the day. So the brain is hungry for glucose. It's the time of the day when we kickstart. You're beginning to have your day, which is going to be full of activities, lot of intellectual activity for you as well as your children. So the body is going to need glucose. Fructose could be a good way to start your day with. Apart from that, what I would like to say is that if you miss your breakfast, it has been clinically proven that you could land up into obesity. You could land up into weight gain. You could land up into heart problems and also diabetes. Why do I say that? The body, which has not had any food, the last meal that you had the previous night could be anything from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. The whole night, there's no food in the body. And in the morning, if you don't have anything and you stretch yourself and just continue to keep having teas and coffees till your lunchtime, the body goes into starvation mode. And once the body goes into starvation mode, the next meal that you have, the body tends to store it and convert it into fat, thinking that maybe I'm not sure when I'm going to get my next meal. So, breakfast, a good, sumptuous breakfast, which is nutritious, which is delicious, but which is equally light, is the right way to start your day. So, stay fit, stay healthy, and stay positive. We are what we eat, so be mindful of what goes into that breakfast plate of yours. Once again, this is your holistic health consultant, Dr. Mitali Upadhye.